Alright, making another tutorial on this new build that I have on the Fire Stick available. So I'm going to start off by just going through the basics once you actually get to your Fire Stick home screen. This is going to be the home screen here. So if you go down to settings, and then system, and then network. This is going to be where you want to go first initially when you actually receive your Fire Stick and bring it home and plug it in. You're going to connect to your actual Wi-Fi network, and then once you do that, you should be good to go. In regards to troubleshooting any kind of issues that you have with the Fire Stick, if you go into applications, on installed applications, and then go to Kodi. From here you can click on force stop and then clear cache, and then I'll reset back to 12 KB. So once you do that, basically whatever issue you're having, if you're having issues with more than normal buffering, and you know your internet speed is high and everything as well, then that should resolve that problem. After you do that, you can just launch the application from here, or you can go back to the Fire Stick home screen, and it should be under home, under recents. It's going to be the big K, or under apps. And sorry about the glare, it's not the best lighting going on in here. So after you click force stop, it's going to do this preparing for first run. Please wait. And then once you bring it home and connect to your actual Wi-Fi, it's going to do that same thing. And then it should load to this screen. This is going to be the build that I put on here. You're going to receive that pop-up message every time. Just click OK. You can ignore that. One thing that I do suggest is when you first initially get the Fire Stick, you bring it home, get connected to your Wi-Fi and everything. Once you launch Kodi and it goes to the screen, you're probably going to want to give it maybe 1 to 2 minutes or so just to load all the content, because this build has a ton of content on it. And then you'll get these random pop-up boxes and stuff like that. You can go ahead and just disregard those. We'll go into movies here, go down to latest movies. And then after everything is loaded, it should pop up here. If it does not come up, that means that it is not done loading all the information and contents. So this one does not look like it's quite finished yet. So let's go back to the home screen and show you some other things quick. We have the main menu here. It's going to be movies, TV shows, live TV, live sports, and so forth and so on. Tons of stuff on here. Each one of these menu options has a subcategory down here with different subcategory options. With the movies, I do have the search movie option here. So I would suggest using this if you are not sure, you know, what you're trying to watch or anything like that. The one I always use is Exodus. That seems to be the best for me. So just click on search Exodus. And then you can type in whatever you want to search. Let's click done here. You can search through movies, TV shows, my movies. I'll go to movies here, and then I will go into in theaters. The great thing about this is you can literally watch stuff that is in the theaters right now. So that's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, I'm not going to click on that just for copyright issues. Not trying to get involved in anything in regards to that, but you can click on anything that is listed here And we'll click on one of these older ones here just to show you. It's 2015. Actually, I'll just go back. Let's go to most popular. I'll click on The Big Short. I just want to show you the actual menu that it's going to bring up for all the movies. It should tell you if it's in HD, SD, or CAM. Those are going to be the different definitions. It might say MQ or HQ sometimes. It's just telling you and letting you know what's available for definition for that video, or 1080p. So 1080p, you got HD, and then SD. So just so you can see those different options, just click on one. If one's not working, just go to a different one. But with Exodus, you should have no issues on the first one that you actually click on. And all depending on your actual internet speed and stuff like that, that will determine how quickly it actually loads. And it should load just like normal here. Alright, so I'm going to go back and then show you some different options in sports and live TV. So if you just hit the back arrow, that button right there, it will continue to play whatever movie or show that you have already currently selected. That's a nice feature. So TV shows, we'll go over to live TV. Ones I use the most for live TV are the UK Turk Live, Evolve Live, UK TV Now, Live Mix, DNA TV, and Phoenix TV. C Cloud works well as well. Castaway, that's another good one. There's so many different options that you have on here. You'll never have something that's not working, just put it like that. So no matter what, you'll always be able to watch whatever you're trying to watch in one of those different options. Let's go to Discovery. And if that happens, that means that it did not launch. So we'll go to the History channel. Looks like Live Mix might be having some issues right now. Typically should not take this long to launch. So if that working stays on the screen like that, you press the back arrow, more than likely it has froze up. I'll give this one a few more seconds, but I'll show you what to do. This is a good time to show you what to do if something like this does happen. It shouldn't happen that often. Okay, so I would just hit the home button here. That'll bring you back to the Fire Stick home menu. And from here we can go into settings, applications, then install or manage installed applications, Kodi. Then we'll just click force stop a couple times. Once we do that, go ahead and just launch the application again, and then it'll load the same way they did last time since we clicked on force stop. And then you see that pop-up box came back up. So you'll get that every time, but like I said, just go ahead and ignore that. Let's go back. We're going to C Cloud TV this time. See if all the content loaded. Alright. You see when it first initially launches, you'll get all those different things that come up at the top of the screen there. Just let it run its course. Then everything will work like normal after that. Let's go to CNN here. It should launch like normal and start to play. So this is just an example of the live TV. Going to live sports. Good ones are Sports Devil, and Castaway Sports is also good. If you go to Sports Devil, I use Sports Devil the majority of the time. Then I go to First Row Sports. You're going to want to go here if you want to watch any kind of like pay-per-view and stuff like that as well. If you want to watch pay-per-view, Sports Devil, First Row Sports, and then boxing, WWE, UFC, go ahead and click on that. And this is where you're going to find anything on pay-per-view that is playing. So it should bring up a list. Let me see, there's a UFC event going on. It's not pay-per-view, but it'll show any kind of big event like that. Let's see, let's go to basketball. I believe there's some live basketball games going on right now. We would just click on, maybe there isn't. Then you see you have different links that come up depending on what you click on. If one doesn't work, just go to the other one and it should pull up just fine. If you get the no streams available, more than likely either that link's down or the game is no longer available. If you get that when you're searching for a movie or something like that, then that means that there's not a stream out there that it actually can pick up for that. So it might just be too new of a movie. I think this game might have ended. All right, but that is the main one in regards